Bullies are usually unhappy. You can't simultaneously bully someone while also being happy and at peace. If you're to pull aside a bully, you might ask them if they're happy at home, if there's something going on, or if they're being bullied by someone else, or if there's some discomfort that they're trying to release, or maybe they're trying to establish themselves in a social hierarchy. Could be a number of reasons. But there's usually something wrong. There's some stimulus that's causing discomfort, and they bully as a means to pacify that emotion. I genuinely believe that they're trying to achieve peace, but peace and joy shouldn't come at the expense of someone else. Now, for some reason, Myreligion receives a lot of persecution and opposition. I'm not saying that we are the most persecuted group, but we certainly receive a lot of it. Have you ever wondered why the Mormon pioneers relocated to Utah in the first place? We were literally being hunted like it was open season, and we were getting tired of being murdered. A lot of people who leave the church end up being some of the biggest enemies and opposition to the church. As members of the church, it's a little confusing because as we're members of the church, we're very happy people. And former members of the church say, actually, I'm happier since leaving. But that's true. Why do you feel the need to pick on us so much? Why do you gotta be a mosquito? Go be a butterfly and fly away. If you're being a bully, then that's evidence that there's some stimulus in your life that's causing negativity. Our second biggest group of bullies come from Christians of other denominations for some reason. So you're probably wondering, what's the purpose of this video? To play the victim card? No. The purpose is that the Church of Jesus Christ in the Bible was heavily persecuted. And because we're so heavily persecuted, it's an indicator that it could be the true Church of Jesus Christ restored on the earth. We even read in the Bible, all that will live godly in Christ Jesus shall suffer persecution. Followers of God in the Bible were always persecuted and oppressed. Back when Paul was Saul, he went about devoting his life to mocking and persecuting the church, similar to many content creators you see on TikTok and YouTube and all the social medias. So if Jesus Christ received the most opposition, then anyone who follows in the footsteps of Christ should expect opposition in their lives as well. But it's so much persecution that it becomes suspicious as to why we're getting persecuted so much. Third-party objective observers, even in the Bible, someone said to Paul in Acts chapter 28, "But we desire to hear of thee what thou thinkest, for as concerning this sect, we know that everywhere it is spoken against." It reminded me of this comment I saw on TikTok where it looks like someone who's not a member of the church is genuinely curious, hey, why are you picking on this religion so much? So you might be thinking, okay, I see your point, but you're not making a very compelling argument to join your religion. Well, if the church is true and Jesus Christ is the founder of it, could there be any legitimate reason to not joining it? Now, despite all the persecution, we have this peace. The Bible talks about it. It says, peace that passes all understanding. This constant opposition, far from discouraging us, reinforces our commitment and our faith. But here are some words of comfort. Blessed are ye, when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven, for so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you.